Hey guys, Daniel from Salty Boys Fishing here, and today we have one of the most exciting days of the year because this girl is going back in the water. So, as you guys see, Summer Girl is out of the water, and we have some special guests joining us today. Riley, say hi to the camera. So I'm pretty much going to run you guys through the final checks that we're going to be doing before we put this boat in the water, and then the process of actually lifting it up with the crane and putting it in the water. First thing we're going to check here is we're going to turn on our batteries, and we're going to check and make sure that we have good battery levels, and they're good. So now that's good, we're going to go downstairs and we're going to check the oil. Our next order of business is we're going to check the oil levels again on both of these engines. So we just pull it out, wipe the dipstick, put it back in there. Now we can read the level. We're reading about 3/4 full, so we're going to go ahead and put a couple quarts. And yes, very dirty oil. We're planning on doing an oil change later this month. So repeat this engine. That engine's a little bit lower, so I'm going to probably go ahead and drop a gallon into that one. So these Detroit engines, they like straight 40 weight oil. So as you can see, SAE 40. We're going to be putting, like I said, about a half gallon into this side and about a quart, maybe a half gallon on that side, and we'll repeat. This straight 40 weight oil is draining like molasses when it's cold. That's why it's really important to let your diesels warm up before you start, running them aggressively. Next order of business, we're going to come in here, we're going to check all the battery connections, ensure we have a tight connection, especially on the starter motors. And finally, we're going to come here, turn on the bilge pumps, and we're going to operate the forward, mid, and aft pump manually, just to make sure we have good bilge pumps before going in the water. And before I forget the most important part, we're talking about the drain plug right there. If I don't put that thing in, we're going under. What we got going on here is we are just putting the final little coats of paint right where some of these stands were. They scratched when they lifted the boat up. So painting those, they're gonna give it a little bit of time to dry, and then she's going in the water. It is actually the next day here. We had about 4 hours of engine problems. We stopped filming yesterday's video. Eventually we got it going, but by that time it was actually dark out, so made it to the marina. So I'm kind of just going to show you guys kind of what happened between then and now. So we are here down in the engine room. We have our primary fuel filter and our secondary fuel filter. What happened was our secondary fuel filter was only about halfway, so it was actually just sucking air and this engine wouldn't start. So that's kind of what held us up for 4 hours. We were just kind of messing with the primary. Eventually we worked our way through, got to the secondary, and then we were good to go. That is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, go ahead and smash that like button. We have more videos coming to you guys very soon, especially now the boat's back in the water.